Good morning in there, out there, in there. For men here, out here, we need a calm day. Lots of deep breaths, huh? Don't you feel just need to be calm? Need to slurp. Vivi's here. Part of the reason Vivi's here this morning is that she sees these wonderful things. Don't you, huh? Good girl. There you go. Well, do you have ladybugs? Holy cow, ladybugs, huh? So the other night, we were in bed with two lady cats. Lady Vivian. Yes. Look here. Mwah. Yeah, Lady Vivian. And Julie. And 17 ladybugs. That's a lot of ladies. That's a lot of ladies for the boy. Another deep breath, okay? Let's all be Amish. And this is the only way I'm going to keep her here. I'm afraid that she has turned into a movie star. She has become Barbara Streisand, and I can't do anything about it. Nope. Down. Good. Yeah. Nope. Down. Why can't you do that? Down. Look at me. Look here. Good girl. Stay. Look here. No, down. As soon as I pet her. As soon as I pet her. Get down. Down. There you go. Stay. So the other morning I had this itch. Oh man, big itch thing on my back. It was really going, and it was a tick. Not only was it a tick, it was a Lyme tick. And the pharmacy, that evening we went to get the antibiotic, and the pharmacy was closed, but Dear Mark and the gang opened the doors and got me the antibiotic. So I think we're going to be okay, right? I hope. Lyme tick. You know how you tell is they have this little black shield-like thing right behind their neck if you can get it out. That's what to do. It's been a good couple of days here. And I had a thing Monday night. Maybe a couple of you saw it. I was wishing more of the people I knew would see it, because I sort of needed, I didn't need support, but support would have helped. Just, felt good. No, support would have not helped. Would have felt good. Because I did this wide open thing on being mentally ill for 20 years. From about 1963 to 83, which then I did PTSD for about a year. EMDR for PTSD. But 20 years of being mentally ill that was not a good time in my life. I'd like to have those back. So I read poems that I'd written about those experiences, and people talked. The main thing was, let's get comfortable talking about it. And so if any of you want to email me or talk about it somehow, let's do it, and let's get it out there. Two cherished friends. One I didn't, husband and wife, Herb Niles. Man, that guy, he was in a pretty rough gang. in our fraternity, we were the animal house. I was kind of a mouse in the house, but there's some tough characters, and Herb it was always easy to tell this was the big heart. And there he was with Karen, who was one, she was one beautiful, was is a terrible thing to say. I mean, just back then, I hadn't seen her since. Beautiful woman in college. Now that sounds like she's not anymore. Karen, I need a lot of apologies. That's not what I'm meaning. Stupid English prof. Okay, so anyway, there they were. And Karen has worked in mental health for years. And gosh, that was so moving for me to see those great people. And that was Monday night. And people opened up and talked wonderfully and asked great questions. And then last night, was it last night? Yeah, we were at the library. Here, Vivi, we were at the library here in town, and all the seats were full, and that's always nice. Vivi, you want some more? Look, before you leave us, you're supposed to stay the whole time, you know. Pooh, and we're going to play a game. Pooh, keep away. What are we going to do? We're going to play keep away. There you go. You can leave. The library was great because then you can see some people. I always miss the people who don't come. Gee whiz. You know, especially when it's people you know or friends. And you just like to look at. And for me, art is something that just when you were a kid. There's no difference when you're 80 or when you're 8. You make a piece of art, you want to give it to somebody. And you want it to be something, even if it's a little unsettling, it helps the other person feel less alone and somebody else understood in a way. Had a fun visit from my friend Hugh Bartels, who brought over 4 great muffins from the Great Zealand Bakery. Oh man, they were good. And we had a nice walk. The leaves are on the ground. The ground is, you know what that's like, right? It's just all these colors mixed together. Holy cow. On all the paths and trails all through here. And that's been, yeah. Anyway, we took a nice walk through there. What is that saying? Oh, this is really funny. This is a little town, Saugatuck, probably under 1,000 people. I counted over 25 houses for sale, just the ones for sale in Saugatuck. Over 25 that are being sold for 1.5 million or up to 3.5 million. What? Bought the first house for my parents' first house was $12,000. $12,000. Julie's knitting. That's a good comic thing. Boy, she's been knitting a lot too. And of course, she made everything go. The thing on Zoom, because I can't do that. And was that when we lost our Wi-Fi for a little bit, when Jimmy Pappas was on?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a national show. We lost our Wi-Fi. Oh, and then, fortunately it came back. But anyway, if you want one of those houses, let me know. Yes, sirree. This guy is in a second printing. Wow, thank you. Thank you, everybody. And most remarkably astute, critical, etc. reader in our department at the college for years sent me a note and just underlined the word new. And I didn't realize. New. How's our time? We doing okay? Or am I ready to go with Have we been pretty calm? Have we been pretty calm? I tripped last night. That was fun. I tripped over one of these wires that makes your life work. And looking at it, our thermometer says 50. No, it says 40. Whew. Yikes, here we go. Tonight, we're going to the big bookstore in Grand Rapids for the launching of The Lake Huron Mermaid, written by Linda Nemec Foster and Anne Marie Oman, and illustrated by Meredith Riddle, who does painting instead of regular illustration. It's full of her painting, some abstract kinds of mysterious things, and she never shows the faces of any characters or the mermaids, so you get to have your own mermaid, your own characters. And then I was talking about tripping, and I certainly did, and the coffee went flying, and Julie helped clean it up, and without these thumbs, that was the other escapade. You should have seen me trying to sign books the other night at the library. Oh, my, that was very, very difficult to do. Well, let's see. Is this one that would be okay for tonight's day today? Yeah, let's do this. It's called, I Thought About Putting Together a Jigsaw Puzzle. Poor Julie, she has to write that big long title. She has to remember that now, all the way to setting it up, the program. I thought about putting together a jigsaw puzzle. It's raining, a soft rain, not hard enough to bend the coneflowers, pansies, and the spindly stems of a stilby. Vivian, our dog, sleeps on the hardwood floor, now and then letting out a snort and snore, always making me smile. Across the room, my wife pedals her spinning wheel. Our mottled gray cat ambles into the room, stops by Vivian, rubs against her, lets her sleep, walks on to hide and sleep herself behind the shirts hanging from the low bar in the closet. This is one understanding of time, a way to believe it exists. Here we spend our days sitting in the nothing that is never empty, that fills with whatever comes along. How long can we wait? Can we ask? Here is where we live, where we wonder how Vivian lives in a world with no need of forgiveness. She knows nothing else, tail wagging after being left alone with nothing to do. Her long days sleep a comfort. She makes her way from floor to bed to couch, carrying her stuffed and soggy sloth. My wife is spinning wool from a fleece she's cleaned, dried, dyed, combed, and carded, evolving it into yarn. Later, she'll sit across from me and knit, creating our quiet. We want to be as wordless as Vivian. I hope things are quiet for you. Take care, be kind, try to be cheerful. Thanks for being here.